I'm White Nail.
Yo, I'm Black Hammer.
And today we're going to be going over the Avengers Endgame trailer.
Yo.
And so to start, basically, it reverses the fact that in the first trailer they released that Tony was stranded in space with an incoming threat of death, but shows him on Earth, which kind of takes away from the suspense of that, and I wish they wouldn't have showed that.
Well, I mean, you already knew that he was gonna come back anyway. I mean, it's Iron Man. He's not dead. It's not like he's gonna die in space. Like, he's coming back to fight Thanos. Like,
well, we see Steve and Tony finally back together on Earth. The dynamic duo. How will they do?
I mean, I think they do good. As you saw in the trailer, he was like, "Do you trust me?" And the homie was like, "I trust you."
You trust me? I do.
Shook hands, so I think they'll be cool teaming up. I mean, last time they were boxing with Bucky, but Bucky's dead now, so they got no beef anymore. So I think we good. You?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Finally, it looks like they'll be heading into space to go after Thanos to get their friends back. But how will they change the outcome of the last movie?
We'll see. My opinion, I think they're gonna do something with the Soul Stone, either find a way to destroy it or like take it. I don't know what they're gonna do. Shout out to Peter Bertuzzi. He thinks they're gonna go back in time. They're not going back in time. You're a dumb boy. I think they're gonna do something with the Soul Stone for everybody. My boy Black Panther's coming back. Ant-Man's in this piece now. So, what about you?
I'm very excited to see the movie, but wish I haven't seen the trailer.
Not me. I like the trailer. That was cool. So, all right. This has been your boy Black Hammer.
And White Nail.
So, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Tickets on sale now.
Yo, what up, guys? I'm Owen Ash, and this is Bob Ross, and this is Jared Krieger. Yo, with Guerrilla Flash Sports News. Jared, hit us.
Sad days are upon us as the AAF has officially suspended all operations as they have reached bankruptcy. Johnny Manziel's 3 minutes of play, gone. That man's dead.
Woo! Yep. Well, some March Madness news. Duke falls to the Michigan State Spartans. Shout out Michigan State. Thank you for letting everyone know that Duke is beatable and Zion Williams isn't the greatest. But yeah, he is, so it's okay. He's going to get drafted first top 2 picks. It's whatever though. But so the Final Four is Auburn, Michigan State, Virginia Cavaliers, who should have made it the past couple years but didn't. It's okay though. And Texas Tech Raiders. Where did they come out of? Nowhere. But shout out to Texas Tech Raiders and the Auburn Tigers, 2 hottest teams in basketball right now. Jared, hit us with some draft news.
Some freakish news came from the freakish athlete's family, DK Metcalf, star-stud receiver from Ole Miss, as claims from his father come out saying that he benched over 50 pounds as a 5-year-old and squatted over 100. What were you doing at 5 years old?
Anyways, some baseball news. Christian Yelich won the NL MVP last year in baseball. He's tearing it up with the Brewers at a 6-1 record. He has 4 home runs. He's batting .375 with 8 RBIs. And Bryce Harper had that huge contract to the Philadelphia Phillies. He's tearing it up in Philly with 3 home runs, 500 average, and 5 RBIs. He's tearing it up. Beat his former team in a 3-game series. He's tearing it up. And shout out to Jacob Scheer and the Baseball Wolves. They beat Ponchi because we hate Ponchi, and they beat him 3-0. Jacob Scheer had only 1 hit, 2 walks, more than a handful of strikeouts. He did it. He had a heck of a game over there.
Russell Westbrook came out for his boy Nipsey after he passed away, put up the first 20-20-20 game since Will Chamberlain back in 1968. Made history out there for his boy. Respect.
Yep. All right, well, that's been all for now. I'm Owen Ashton. This is Bob Ross, and this is Jared Krieger with Guerrilla Flash Sports News.
Do you want the look of a Mercedes G-Wagon but don't have $250,000 to get it? Get the Suzuki Jimny. Starting at $20,000 for the manual and $22,000 for the automatic, the Suzuki Jimny is back on the road. The 1.5 4-cylinder engine produced 96 foot-pounds of torque and a 0 to 60 of 12.6 seconds, with 35.8 miles to the gallon. Although this big Jimny lacks in speed, it makes up for it in torque and weight. This impressive 4x4 capable machine has many off-road capabilities, equipped with front and rear lockers with 410 gears. This is the first off-road ready vehicle Suzuki has made in many years, excluding the painfully slow Suzuki RMZ 250. This provides a cheap alternative to a Jeep/G-Wagon and can get you on the trail for a low price of $22,000.
Hello fellow students, I'm Jonathan Picassio,
And I'm Logan Shalatz.
and we are back with your weekly dose of weird content. This week's news brings us to a man that holds the Guinness World Record for largest video game collection. A Texas man owns a big collection of 20,139 video games, taking the people at Guinness 8 days to count his collection to verify the record. Antonio Montero has over 100 different consoles to play all of his games. He even owns a Nintendo game that was made in private for the US Army. Some of his consoles include PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Sega Dreamcast, PSP, PS Vita, Xbox, Xbox 360, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, Wii, and Atari Jaguar.
Next up, we have a rare Harry Potter First Edition with typos that sells for $90,074. This edition of Harry Potter contains some very rare typos. It was sold at an auction in London for $90,000. Two of the typos in the book is the misspelled of the word philosopher and the repetition of one wand on the list of items the boy wizard needs to obtain for school. That has been your weekly dose of weird content.
Have a great day, St. Paul's.
What up, St. Paul's? I'm Jack.
And I'm Bean.
And this is Jack and Bean's Talk. Today, I have an absolute unit on the show, Jebediah Juge. Jeb, you have a little something on your face. That's better. So Jeb, now that your time at St. Paul's is coming to an end, do you have any thought of pursuing any athletics after graduation?
Well, I'll probably be doing either MMA or boxing.
If you could add one drink to the vending machines, what would it be?
Bang.
What country is the largest waterfall located in?
No.
It's in Zambia.
No.
Your geography skills sat in the bean.
Do you know the extensive history of the Papal States from 754 to 1177?
No.
You should know this material.
What do you think about the rumors going around that Coach Bacon's beard is actually a sentient being?
I actually have like a lot of information on that. Like I have a whole website dedicated to it because it's true. Like I've seen.
It's time for the Bean Challenge. Jeb, you have to draw a picture of the bean in 10 seconds, and if you win, you'll get a dinner with former Mayor Mike Cooper. But if you lose, the bean takes your soul. Time begins right now. Done. Let's see what you got.
The bean judges your art to be satisfactory. Your soul is safe for now.
Well, Jeb, I think that's all the time we have for you today. I hope Bean thinks so too.
Bean thinks Jeb's presence was solely mediocre.
Alright, well, see you later, Jeb. Thanks for being on the show. Jeb Juge, everybody. Jeb Juge. Jeb Juge. See you next week!